Hi, welcome to the stream. So today, more wood. Again, we're gonna finish the wood in the tile sets. Mark my fucking words. So, not the most complicated to do, honestly. I want to make. So now I feel good about what I did. So I want to make that pattern again, and I want to make that pattern, which is gonna be not that hard to do. And that's pretty much it. So, hold on, let me check. Did I? No, it's 1 pixel, right? Yeah. I'm not stupid. Perfect. So, show a grid. We have our grid of... yeah. So, again, same color as before. We're gonna do the fantastic... which one actually do I want to make? Either this one or this one. Probably this one, I think. So, I think to make it worth, it should be nearly full, actually. Like, the pattern, in my opinion, should be somewhat like here, like stop there, for example. If I take my friend here, move it, not exactly 64 by 64. We're gonna try it, just to be coherent, but not exactly 64 by 64, actually. So something like that. This is actually kind of close. Oh, so I can actually use that solution. It's cool. I could. Okay. I could. Zoom in again. What I could do is have this as a big boy. What are the size that I'm using for this one? Just so I remember, because I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm using 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. The plank is 8 tall, in a way. So 4, 7, and this is the line that I want. Big line, big boy line. That. I am on this one. I want it to be perfect. So now we can zoom out. And so, can I get my, can I get my friend though? So it looks like that. Okay, so it's 1 pixel. And yeah. So if this is the size and then the pixel, like, stop there, sorry. Six, 7, 8, 9, because that's the size I have. And it starts there, so 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and that, so something like that, and I don't want that, so this is pretty much where the plank is coming down, probably. Then, you know what, I'm gonna bring it back here, because it's such a pain in the ass to move. And you know, normally it's made to be useful, so yeah. It goes there, it gives me the ID. Yeah, so what I can do is not that, obviously, but moving that there, I would like to align it, not perfectly, but almost on, yeah, on the grid. Not perfectly aligned, but it's aligned enough so I have the idea. So it gives me what I need in terms of idea. And then I can actually stagger the plank pattern. So it should be around there. Check. No. Okay. And then we remove this one, and we have the perfect line of 7. Yeah, 7.3, so it's 7. Because it depends on the point that I am. And so same, we want 7 again. Around there. So this one. So exactly 7, perfect. Okay, 7, so we are there. Perfect. And then I need another one. So there are big planks though. Is there a problem? I don't think it is, because they will be the same, technically the same size planks. Because they're still, yeah, still using 7, right? Yeah, I'm losing my mind. It's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pop. So we have it. Then again, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and kaplonk. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, kaplonk. So makes sense, right? F4. It goes in there, so yeah. Basically, if I follow the same pattern, it's okay. So yeah, because then it's just like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and it just connects correctly. Yeah. And then I have the solution to make these. I just use the dithering pattern that I used last time, which was great. It was a great pattern. So I just need to know the size though of my planks. So it would be nearly 32. Nearly 32. Pretty simple. So it needs to be 32. Around there. Can I get... I can do that. So it's this one, right? I didn't... So. Distance 32 pixels. Perfect. So then I can have that. So 32. Normally the inside will be... Oh, I made an oopsie. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Did I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is too much. This should be there. And then this should be there. So this one should be there. Should be there. So something like, yeah. Don't need to mess that up. That would be an issue. Oh, but I messed it up everywhere actually. I have 6 here only. Yeah, I have 6 here. Why? Because this... No, okay, I messed up. So this one should be under there. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. Interestingly, but this one is 8 again. So yeah, there. One is 7 again, but it will not be 7 again. So with that, I need to do it. So 7, 7. Okay, that's better. That's actually better proportionate. So yeah, we don't want to be wrong about that. And so 30 in the middle makes sense, right? So that's what I want. I want to know the position. Is this 30? I think it is. I think, or maybe not. The 30 is there. Oops. So it means it should be there, and then it should be removed. Okay, we're having the good size. So if I'm not mistaken, the fuck is this paint layer? Oh yeah. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like that. So okay, now next one looks like that. And now next one looks like that. Although we need to remove this part and this part. So now if I move it, yeah. So let me check. And then I'm there. Perfect. We have something. Doesn't look awful, so I'm okay with that. Perfecto. Okay. So now, continue. But this is not complicated because I have the full size here. We know it, we love it, and this is why it's useful. It's because now I can just translate it like that. And then I can select again this one because I think it's important, and then move. So I have it. As you can see, pretty efficient. I like that. So yeah. Okay. Now I want this one. Because I think... No. No. Sorry. This is the paint layer that has a problem, right? Not this one? Oh yeah, no, I know why. Because they have a solution list. Yeah, if I do that, makes more sense. So now if I do pop, pop, pop. Perfect, everything is connected again. So now I will have my friend here. Yeah, makes sense. Now I need to move it the size. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Because if I translate it, I can just do that, and that's perfect. So again. Okay. Tip, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, and normally, if I'm not mistaken, it should connect there, and I should have no issue whatsoever. That's a bit presumptuous, but we'll see. So let's just quickly up, up, up. Everything is connected again. Okay. Normally what I did there is perfect. I do that, this is removed, then I want this paint layer, this is removed, and now I want to do a plop plop. Perfect. Now, normally this is slotting in perfectly. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I good or am I good? Spoiler, I am very, very good. Okay. Look at that. That's very smooth. And I'm gonna show you something incredible as well, because I can do that. So I have all the paint layers there. And you say, but Virgil, they look bad. Yes, I know. And now it's saved. Perfect. And now, up, up, easy. 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 So now we want to select those. Easy. We're getting fast. We're getting efficient. This is what we like to see. So now, the moment we're all waiting for, which is actually connecting, like making the... yeah, okay, no, that's perfect. That's loading perfectly. I need to check before I actually do it, but then... Let me check. Okay, you know what? Let me check. Okay. Yeah, I see. But let me check. If I move it on top. Oh, come on, that's styling, all right. No, that's styling, all right. I don't see any problem. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. I don't see any problem. That's great. I don't need the grid anymore. I did it already in the grid, so I don't think I need it again. Maybe, but just by 64, I think. So we have something, and then I remove the number of subdivisions. So it's just the grid. Because I'm not using a small grid this time, I'm using a big one. So yeah. So I need to define high points and low points. I think 1 point here, 1 point... Okay. I'm gonna have to define that with the palette. So this is the moment that is funny, haha. We find the high points, and then we'll work with those. So for the color, because I think it's important that we define these, just so it looks like wood, basically. So I would like, yeah, I would like something emanating from this point. I'm just doing the rough circle, then I'm gonna do the thing. So one circle here, I think. I want one circle here as well. Yeah. I might want one there, I think. Probably like that. Yeah. I would like one there. Okay. Okay. I think it's cool. And then probably... wouldn't be enough. I think it's enough. So now, this is what I call the eye points. So the idea is that everything here should be colored in a way that shows you that it's like higher in terms of light. That's why I do that. They're higher in a way. Then I want the middle to actually be like something systematically like that in a way. Not necessarily exactly, but something like that makes sense. And so it means something like that, kind of. But then I want to actually add some other color, just so it's not so it's not boring, basically. And then I would like to have some bleeding of the color outside in a certain way. You know what I mean? And that actually already gives a vision that is like as if there is like some spotlight on that in a way. It doesn't need to be excessive or not. It's just I need that type of light just to show the asperity in the wood. That's the point. So it looks like that because I needed to show it, but it's not like the game has shaders, so I don't need to actually render light in this way. It's just convenient to render light in this way. Just so I can tell what the fuck is going on. Okay, hold on. Checking something. Okay, so yeah. So something like that. Not really necessarily complex, but it's not really complex. It's just something like I learn on the fly by trying. Something like that. Then I actually want this color to be already moving. Oh, this is an issue. Yeah, okay. What I meant this type of color, and then something like that. Probably. Something like that. So it's a bit more interesting. In fact, I would argue, nah, but really, okay. But yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly around and stuff. That's why I'm moving around because I think it's important that it doesn't look like a full-blown round. I think it would really be sad. Also, here, I want the light to be dimmer, so I'm using that opportunity to make the light dimmer. And as you will see, this is a less impactful point, but it's still important in my opinion. Kind of too round though. I think I could do that and that. Same for this one. Yeah. Yeah. It's less round. And I think it's important that it's not as round as it was. I want it to be okay. I'm gonna say the diagonal here will be light, and then I will do on the outskirts just a bit lower. Why? Because I want to. There is no rhyme or reason for that, just me wanting that. That's pretty much it. Which is fine. So this one, this one, this one, at least I would like some bleeding edges. But this is sad, so... yeah, something like that. No. So then we want this color here, we want this color here, we want this color here. Same. No, not the professor. No. No, like that is okay. I think it's okay. Less round and still lightish, so I'm okay with that. So this one is gonna be easy because we're just gonna do that, simplify my ass. Same for this color and this color, so they are all ready. So now I can actually use that one. Get something a bit more interesting. And then it means this color, and these colors should be like that. Perfect. And I would do surely the same, so something like that. Actually, this one, I like it to be very, very dark. So then it should also be smaller. Yeah. I would say maybe 1 point like that. Yeah, still, I think. Maybe like that. So we still have a reason to use that, but then it's there, it's in here, like that. Yeah, probably like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So now we have what we want, and now it's time for the wood magic. What we want to do with the wood is... okay, it's F5, right? I used it last time. So now we want to check the pattern. And this time we want a special pattern. We want this pattern. And now we can dither with this pattern. And what's the point of dithering? Well, I'm going to show you. The goal is to show the wood. So I want to show that these are wooden board. I will have to actually maybe rotate the pattern to make it work, because otherwise it will not work. They need to be rotated, but yeah, that's it. So here we will show that it's wood. To simplify, I'm gonna do it there, and if I select my brush and I do that, as you can see, it gives sort of a texture for wood, in a way. But it's not perfect, so we can remove some. That's the point of this brush. We can also do that here. And we can even make it darker at some points, which is also interesting. And then we're gonna break the monotony. So here, unlike that, like that, unlike this one, like that, this one should be separated, this one, like that, this one should be separated, but having it like that is okay, and this one should be separated. This one should be bigger, this one can go there. I don't care about having like some of the pattern there. So yeah. I might want, just for the sake of it, a little touch of light here. So it gives an ID of the thing. Probably not like that, but maybe something like that, I guess. Yeah, this color is nice. Then we can remove that. And now here's the magic that we want to use. So this color is this one. So it's gonna darken that. This one gonna darken that a bit more actually. And I want to do it in a way that is a bit logical. So this is the one that is the normal one. I'd like here to be a bit lighter. Probably just lighter here. Not this color, but this color, I think. Yeah. Like that. And then something like that. So effectively what we're doing is making the wood a bit more interesting even on the grout lines. So we have some idea of light, but it's more like separation, so the grout lines are not just uniform and a bit boring to watch. As you might probably tell, because when it's boring, it's a bit sad. So this one can stay like that, this one can be like that, this one will be lighter-ish here. Probably less light, but yeah, so I can reduce this one, and then this one will be the dark one here. And as you can see, if we go a bit further away, it's pretty much it's pretty much how should I put that? Can I have, yeah, it's pretty much a blank, kind of. And this is why I like it. I actually want to move you. No, it's not all uniform. Yeah. Like that. I like that a lot. So just trying to break everything that is monotonous, so then we have something that is a bit more interesting to look at. I think that's the most important thing. So yeah. And here, as you can see, we have something that I like. I like it. I like it. And now it's a blank. Truly now we have to do it for everything else. So this will be the same process over and over again for everything, besides and taking into account this little light bulb that I put there, because it's important to have them. Fine. Can I rotate the pattern when I modify the thing? Yeah, right. Because I can change the pattern, but I can't rotate it. Oh, this is gonna wait to do it by hand. I'm not using the brush. Yeah. Oh, but I have. Oh, but I have it there actually. Yeah, I have a zigzag pattern here. Well, okay, so I can actually use that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check first this one because I think it's important. I want this color, I suppose. Yeah, no. This is not the pattern I want. I thought it was this one, but absolutely not. It doesn't do exactly what I want. Doesn't like that, yeah. Yeah, see? I want a pattern like that, but turned, and I don't have it. So, I will be pretty much my little problem. I'll like to create this pattern and turn them at some point. Might do it. It doesn't seem that complicated to do. Whatever. So anyway, if I do that then... Oh, so that gives you again an idea But now I need to also be smart about it, because now I also have these that actually gives me the tone, or the tonal reference that I have to have for the rest of my stuff. So it needs to match. I think here it's just weird. This one is even lighter, so you know this one should be like that, I guess. Yeah. Having a high point here should not be an issue. But yeah, this one, I'd like to move you down. And then I'd like to... So this one should be like that, and then I have here, see? It's supposed to be really light, so it's supposed to continue like that. Oh, honestly, that is okay. That's fine, then. Because you can actually use that. So here should be like that, and now I can actually define this part to be like that, and then these parts to be kind of like that. I'm okay. And same, this one should not be during. I think it's okay. That. In fact, if it's like that, it's better. And now, sure, we have another plank. See? Same system again and again and again and again until we finish making this style, and then we can apply the filters for two of the colors and change the color manually for one of those, because palette doesn't work. Or at least I can't make it work. Why it doesn't work. Okay, so I made an oopsie because I had... Yeah. I had something here. But that's fine, I can just leave it like that. I'd like to invoke this version here. Okay. This one should be dark again. Like that. Yeah, I can't do that. Forgot. But yeah, I'm still inside the thing. So... like that, cool. And I wouldn't mind actually making it darker here, just so we get a bit more variety. Something like that, which makes sense. And so this one can change as well. So it corresponds to what I did. And see, okay. That gives a rundown of like, you get the idea of what I want to do. Although I might want to move the pattern of that, so then I can do some modification, which is here, here, and so I would like to move you on here. Here. Something like that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. And so by just moving the pattern a bit, it's actually better, in my opinion. We'll get something a bit more cohesive. So, same again, same old. Again, this time we're gonna do it. Can I change the pattern just that I have? I want to use this one. Okay. And now this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. This one, like perfect. So this one is easy to make. Like it's. I'm not working on the vertical ones because I dread doing the dithering pattern by hand, but I will have to. So that's my fault, I guess. Can you rotate the canva? But like as if I'm rotating the screen in a way. Right, rotate screen. Not the canva, but like literally the screen. Shift space or control to shortcut between the recalculation. Okay. So if I do shift space. Okay. That does not. What the fuck was. Okay. Okay. What did I do? Because it's not perfect. Or control to shortcut between reset the rotation with the 5 key. 5 key? This one then. Okay. With the 4 and 6. Oh. Oh, that's better. Okay. Sorry, I'm playing. Didn't know you can do that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. So now if I rotate, does the dithering? No. The dithering is still done in this. Okay. So even if I rotate, it doesn't change anything. The dithering will still be. Ah. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. Well, fine. So I will have to do it myself anyway. So, no matter what, I'm limited. So whatever. Okay. Not so close that it becomes unreadable. So this one, I'm probably like that. I'm okay. This one should be like that. This one should be like actually. Then I think I can reduce this one because I don't think I don't. This one, and then these ones can stay. Fuck. Because we're getting into. Coming from everything. I'd like now. So I also need to know, but It's down there. Oh. Yeah, it's actually correct. Hold on. Is it? Mama, that's actually good. It's actually good. It's actually good. Sorry, this one. Yeah, it's actually good. Like that. Perfect. It's actually kind of good. I like it. Okay. So you can be stronger, and then I want you to get darker. Probably there. Yeah. Okay. Just breaking the monotony of the pattern again, but not introducing that type of pattern. This one, okay. No, it's not. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. But surely this one is done. So we can now try to work on this one. I'm just gonna... No. To see why I didn't want it to work on these ones first, because it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare to do. Especially I should be doing it like that. Or I should be doing it like that. No. Okay. Perfect. This is such a fucking nightmare, and I know it will be, because I need to actually like do it in a way that is not bad, and that is not easy. Doing it by hand is such a pain. Yeah, it's fine. And so these ones can stay like that. Yeah. Okay. So also it means that I can actually use that position again. Because now I know what the color should be here. And spoiler, it should be dark. And then it should be light again. But way lighter here. In fact, I would even argue that this part should be bigger. No. Do-do-do-do. Okay, like that. But I want an highlight at some point, so there will be highlighted here. I decided that you'll be the highlight point, my child. Okay. No. It gives wind movement that I don't want to see. Okay. And now again, the fun part. This one is dark. This one is okay. This one will be lighter starting from there. And in fact, this one should be like that here. Color. Okay. And now, perfect. We have another one that makes sense. Also, it's a bit lonely up here, I suppose, so... Yeah, it's a bit lonely. So just adding a touch to make it less sad to look at, I suppose. Okay, and same. Okay, so just... Yeah, it actually... Okay, you know what? It's in these moments that what you do is you make another layer and then you remove what's problematic. Then you can concatenate. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I kinda want it to start being dark. Yeah. In fact, even there is okay. Even there is okay. Being it like that, this one is supposed to be light, this one, these ones are supposed to be dark, I suppose. Not these ones though. They stay clean, but they start to gradually be dark. Okay, but not this part. This part is supposed to stay light. So we get back to the lighter part here. And then I want these ones to be dark bits. And so easy. Because now we can actually use that to our advantage. These are the darker bits. These are dark but normal. These are lighter. I like this one. So then it makes sense. We have this one that is lighter, then this one that is semi-dark, but this one can be darkish. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, perfect. Now again, I have the next one. This one I need to be mindful because here... No, it's this one, so I don't care. This one is self-contained. The self-contained one is the easier to modify. Why? Because I don't need to make them coherent with the kutopa that is connecting to them. That's the thing that's truly annoying in my opinion. So making it is always a pain in the ass. When you can, it's easy. This one I don't need to, it's like the actual end, but these ones will need to be made in a way that connect them to each other. So it doesn't look weird. Okay. I actually want an eye color here. And then I would like to fade it away here. Then continue simply. But it means... maybe... No, I think it's okay. And then it means so I can remove that, I think. Having this... No, you know what? This color should be like that. And then... color here makes sense. Yep. So now... I want a high point again. It's been a while since I put a little high point. Like here. But now this one, they should be... So this one should be dark, this one should be light. Light already. These ones are okay if they are like that, but then I want these ones to be dark, to be slightly darker. Not too dark. And then I think it's okay. I don't even need to change it that much. This is how good it is, in my opinion. So if I do that, it's okay. Then I have this one. Then I have this one that goes there. Then I have this one. So yeah, but maybe this one should be a bit lighter. Yeah. That. So that no. No. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. This one is cool. This one is cool. Okay. So. Color this one, I suppose. Let's do that because we start at this color. And I want to actually evolve to this gradient of color, which makes sense in my opinion. So something like that is okay. And in fact, I would like to have a touch lighter here. And then some points that are a bit light. So probably not these ones because I think they look dumb, but these only would make a difference. And yeah. And same, something like that, something like that, something there, something there, something there, or there-ish, something there-ish. In fact, you can be a bit more cheeky. That, and so that. And like that. Yeah. These ones are a bit too light. Those. This one a bit too light. Those. These on top are okay. Okay. Probably something like that then. Good to me. The color should be lighter on this edge. But then it comes from how? Fun. These ones actually can be dark, like real dark. That. Just like that. Yeah. Maybe like that. Okay, you know what? Maybe like that. I'm okay with that. That's actually cool. That looks fine to me. So then I want this one to have something that connects to the coloring or to a certain extent. So doing these by hand is gonna be a nightmare, but that's I signed up for that anyway. I'm just gonna do them. They're not gonna be that interesting to cut, but that's fun. Actually, wow. In fact, where that? Yeah, and then I want one there. No, one there. Perfect. And so we need something there that could bridge the gap. Potentially something there that has one the gap. Same, we want something that bridges the probably like something. Yeah, cool. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it is something. Does that connect, by the way? Yeah, actually, the color works. Yeah, I like that. Hold on a second. Let's check something real quick. Okay. 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 Sorry. I got a post recently on like actually 20 minutes before I got streaming. I started streaming today on Reddit, and a friend just added a comment on it, and I like it quite a lot. So I was happy. Yeah. Yes, I don't need you to go there. Thank you very much, bro. Bro. Okay. Did I finish everything that is vertical? No, horizontal? No. But I'm on the vertical one, so fuck it, I suppose. Yeah. So we want that. Ba-ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-dum. Did I make... No. Oh, yeah. The color is current. I was like, what? But yeah, no. The color is fucking current. I love it. Though we might need some... Okay. This one will be light. That's for sure. So we need some lighter point. Otherwise, it's going to be really inexpressive to look at. And that's an issue. I don't want it to be so inexpressive like that. Yeah. Yeah. I want some eye points, so around there, I guess. I think it's interesting. I want some little... No, not this one. But that could... Like that. Like that, I'm okay. Same, I want some high points here, I guess. Maybe not there. There is supposed to be a bit darker, though, so something like... Nah. Nah. Nah, like that is okay. I think I don't... Yeah. Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm okay with that. So we have some lighter points, but that's fine. Looks like a tick, alright? But yeah. Yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Perfect, thank you. Thank you. Work for me. Don't troll me. Okay, this one is bad. Okay. It's going bad, okay. And so I can actually just have this one really lightish. Doom, 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 do, 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 doom. Okay, so maybe this one should be like that. Because it's supposed to be connected there, but then this one... Okay, so if I have the light here, I'm okay with that. This is different, but it connects coherently with what I have. Can make it like that, actually. So then they're not... They're kind of interconnected. They look like they're part of the same wooden floor. Which is, you know, the goal. They're supposed to be on the same fucking... Yeah. They're supposed to be on the same floor. Otherwise, it's a bit weird. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna do So it's that this one, yeah, makes more sense. Because here is dark, 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 so makes more sense in my opinion to have it at least. Okay, this one is the light, so let's just keep it light there. See how it's a pain when you can't use the dithering brush here, but like I don't have the pattern to do it, so it's fine, just do it by hand. Just wish I didn't have to, but what you gonna do? Yeah, not like that, otherwise it's... Let's keep it in a way similar to that. Okay. I'm good with that. This one should be lighter because we have the light here, so it makes sense. In fact, this one should be lighter progressively. This one should stop being darker. So if they go like that, I think it's okay. And then we have the one that are lighter here. We miss some part here, but like that we have... Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of cool, actually. I like it. I'd like some darker points like there. They're supposed to be dark. And I'm okay with that. I like also to dot around some stuff like that. Just to break the monotony, because I think the problem is that I'm too focused on making the dithering work, and it adds some monotonous patterns that I don't want to see, in my opinion. So just breaking the monotony in a way would not be an issue. In fact, it would make more sense. Something like that here. Having this one, no, because they connect. No. Okay. These ones like that. And so this one should be removed to have this one and one there. So it's less monotonous. I like that. This one, same, too monotonous in my opinion. Too monotonous. Too monotonous, but then I want one that's... Yeah. Or there. Which one? Actually, if I do it like that, then it's better. Testing is usually good. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So now, my little friend. Same old, I guess. For this one, and then this one. This one is easy because it ends there. But it also means that it needs to have some sort of dark pattern here and dark pattern there. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. And actually, yeah, I decided like a moron. Of course, I would do it like that. Perfect. No, not this one. This one. Why is it a bit too dark? No. Isn't like a Marowak dungeon? Oh yeah, no, it's random dungeon 10, that's why. I don't know, I like these. Okay, oh cool, okay. Okay, so these ones can stay dark. You know what? These ones can actually be dark. I absolutely. Yeah, and then we go back to the. Okay. Perfect. Dark blink. Dark blink, but fine by me. This one was easy to make. And in fact, this one is just the next. Okay. Again, another one. We're gonna have some fun. So this one, I should have something light here. In fact, very light here and here. And then it can be dark there, and light-ish. So I would argue around there, something like that seems okay. And now I want something lightish. Yeah. And so this one is supposed to be dark around there. This is annoying, but that's the life I decided to have. My fault for making it like that, I guess. This one can be dark. But then if it goes dark like that, it needs to gradually and fast, actually, come back to this type of color here. And so, like that. Yeah, we miss some patches here. Yeah, that is okay. So now, the wood looks good. In fact, I would argue this one can be... Yeah, cool. Cool. So this one looks good. We need this one. This one will be a bit of a pain in the... not really. We have just a pattern here that emerges. Okay, just to see 1, 2. So I have 2, here 2. So then I want this one. So it's the connect dots. And I have 1, 2, this one. Just to connect the dots. I think it's important. Then they can stay like that. I don't see why they could not. I'd like this color to be there. Perfect. Again, we're having some funsy. But I think... Okay, this one... This one, I see already that I made a little oopsie, but these should be really light. Yeah. So if I do them like that, I guess I could have one here. That's the strength of having multiple colors in the tool belt. But yeah. No, these ones should be. Okay, cool. So now I want this color to go around there and then shift like that. This color is already shifting, so I'm okay. In fact, would that make more sense to have it like that? Probably. So, okay, we have the light here. Okay, same. We're gonna have some fun. And this one, I didn't define it. So I can do whatever the fuck I want with that, which is perfect because I can just try to match the light energy of this one. I want this one to be discolored now. Okay. Okay, I might actually make it dark. Because then this one could be dark. And this one could be dark. Rose and okay. Cool. And so I can change it. Yeah, I like it like that. So now the rest, so it can go dark here. And so now I actually want to start making those dark bulk. And here we start to grow them lighter again. And then we continue, but this time they grow way lighter. No dithering pattern like that, otherwise it's gonna be an issue. And then, that's okay. We have something, it connects. Nope, it connects, and then I want this spot to be light like that. Yeah. So I can adapt it. I can adapt it. We have another friendo here that we're gonna do this time using the dithering brush, because all hail the dithering brush when you can actually use it. As you can probably tell, it's great. I like it. So yeah. And now I don't need to do a lot, no, do I? I can change it there. Ooh, song. Good song. This song makes me. Actually, this part is supposed to be so. Because I connect to that part again. Oh. Cool. And this part's perfect because it's supposed to be dark, so we don't want some connecting lights. Just and then I want something a bit lighter here. So this one. Yeah. Perfect. This color has never been defined, but I have already some color that has been defined for me on the side, so that guides me. Same, this one can be light. This one, okay. I like this one too. Dark. It's really the center. They. Don't whistle. Whistling would just destroy people. Yes, that's bad. Don't. Even though you're vibing on this song. Don't get me wrong, this song is fucking fire. Ah. And so, now, it's in the style of the other one. From far away, it looks like planks. That's what we want. We want to see it from far away. It looks like planks. Perfecto. Perfecto patronum. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. And now we can do a little selection. And why? Because I want to copy it 3 times. And then move it to each of its position. Go there. Filter. Adjust. I want to dodge. That's the simple one. Filter. Adjust. I want to burn. I want to use the last use, which is this one. So here we have actually 2 perfect examples of what you want normally. Them of colors. So this is the pine, like the spruce, the birch, and this one will be the mahogany. Not sure I will use all of them, but as you can see, it takes me literally, what? For these ones, take me 10 seconds to do it. Each, maybe less. These ones will take me a bit more time, but it's fine. If I don't use it, I don't use it. It's still gonna be useful at some point. But it's a floor that I can use. And I think that's important. Having the possibility to use some floor will be cool. I want the possibility to be able to do more stuff, so yeah. That ties so well. Even there, it actually ties well. Like, I like... No, okay. It doesn't tie well here. Okay, so let's just be smart. This one does not tie well. But like that... Okay, these ones are not tiny. I think these ones. Okay. But then, you can actually change them. Like, that's the beauty behind what I'm doing. Is that if I realize that something is an issue, you could argue, oh, but like, you spent time changing them. Why would you delete them? Well, MC. Now I have a good reason. Also, let's just not be stupid and try it again. Sure. Top one. If they work on the top, they work on the bottom. Yes, I know. Innovative concept. If 2 tiles connected north and south, it works both ways. I know, that's the incredible concept. But yeah, I'm sure it's hard to understand. Absolutely not. Like, it's just only hard to understand for me. Okay, so this one, or maybe this one. So just to be sure. Okay. So now I can do. That's a point. Okay, and now it actually connects correctly. This one is wrong though, so because it's the other version, but then I can just do that. And this one is not rolling anymore. As you can see, no problem. And I'm changing the colors. So for these ones, easy, I can use a filter. These ones, so for the red color is a bit more an issue. I can't use palletize. So what I do is something. I select all the colors, I take that, and I find the corresponding color on my palette. So for example, this color I selected will be, I suppose, this one. Check. Yeah, okay, I need to do that. Is this one? So I use this color, and then, yay, yay, that's easy. That's my solution. So same, this color is this one, so it's this color, and yay! No thoughts, just pure vibing, but it's cool. So same, this one is this color, so it is this color. Oh, this is color, and then yay again. So pretty easy. It takes still more time doing it that way. I know. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of solutions. I tried. And Paletize actually does not do it exactly as I want. It doesn't like... in Paletize, I can't say, okay, you map this color to this color. I can't do that. Or at least there is a solution probably, but I don't know it. So I prefer doing it myself like that. So this is pretty much how I do it. It's a bit sad, I know, but don't really have a solution better than that. So that's my, I guess. Okay. I'm just gonna check. Perfect. And same for the borders, we do the same. It's just, as you can see, if I had more colors, it would take so much time. It would be such a fucking nightmare. But that's fine. 4. Am I changing the color? Okay, let me check. Yeah, it's the good one. The colors are so close together that it's hard for me to tell. But that's fine. So this is this color. So this one is easy because I can tell it's red. The lighter it will get, the easier it will be for me to discern them. I know, that's an innovative concept again. So... up. Up. Yeah. Okay. This color. Yay! And now I have the biggest color, so the lightest one, I suppose. Normally it's this one. Yes, it's the lightest one, so this one. And we're good to go. And as you can see, done. It was not fast. These two were incredibly fast, but it's good. It's good. And I'm okay with that. Actually, I like it. When I found the solution to make these look like that, like have these planks look correct and in my style, making these planks at the top were just so easy now. And so question, do I have the time today to make this pattern? Because that would be the last wood pattern I have. And then I will have to find a way to have the walls and stuff. That will be pretty much it. Yeah. Also, hold on, I need to do something. If I do open, can you see my open? No. This is great. I changed that last time. So you can see what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, let's go in SNC. Hold on a second. I need the tileset. Tile sheets, I suppose. Yes. So floors and walls. That's the tileset I'm using at the moment. One that I bought. So they don't have a lot of floors, and as you can see, like they're pretty small because they're supposed to be a 32 by 32, but it's a 16 by 16, and it's just scaled up, which made me really mad. But yeah, these look weird in terms of stuff, but they don't have a lot of they don't have a lot of pixels to work with, so it makes sense. This one is the kitchen floor that you can use, and these are the walls that I need to make. So that's I should make some walls, and same these little stuff here, and the top of the walls. So I need that, and these empty stuff I think for the middle of the walls. Probably, I don't know. I don't use that. I use honestly I use that as an entrance, but it doesn't make sense. I need to make doors. But yeah, so when I'm done with the wooden floors here, so yeah, it's a big upgrade because it's more pixels. But when I'm done with the wooden floors, I'll be able to tackle the walls actually. And I will make so awful and tacky shit because it's Victorian style, and Victorian style can be really tacky. So the walls will be something like the wooden floor. Sure, they look cool because it's just a wooden floor. Wooden floor usually is nice, unless you paint it pink, but then you have problems. But yeah, I mean it's fine. Like, but the walls, it's like this paint on, like, not paint on the wall, but like, I don't know the name in English, but it looks awful, and I need to redo that in a way that looks kind of kitsch. You know, like this, like that. This is a floor tile, like actual like ceramic tile. See what I mean? This is kitsch. Something you don't want to see in your house normally, unless you really do it Victorian style. So I'm okay with that. So let's say I want the... no. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop there. Why? Because it's cool. Because we have something that is expressive, that works. It took me a bit of time to make, but it's not took me that long since I have the technique now ingrained in me. So I think we can actually stop there. Because I'm tired. I had the end of my week was a lot of work, school work mainly, and I'm just tired as fuck. I also want to eat something, and I don't want to cook today, but I might have to because I'm not sure I have the money to buy something. Probably, I'll see. It's it's the end of the month. I already got my pay, so yeah, I might actually eat out. Not something too expensive, but something that I like. So I can go a bit outside and I don't have to cook. That's the main benefit here. Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Oh, also, yeah, maybe not forget about merging the layers. That's for sure. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on Sunday. We'll do some Hunt Showdown, the new event that I did. Like, I did play it with a friend, but I didn't do on stream, so we'll do some Hunt Showdown on stream. That's gonna be fun. I hope to see you there. Have a fantastic evening, people, and see you on Sunday. Bye!